Hey everybody, I know that this is not my normal video format. You're not staring down at my budgeting book and listening to me mutter about math. Instead, you are stuck with this face with no makeup on it. But it's early on a Saturday morning and this is what I look like. I'm impressed that I'm conscious and not still curled up under the blankets because really, isn't that where we should all be on a Saturday morning? It is currently 8:25 a.m. So it's not even that early anymore. I've been up since 6:45. I had a telephysio appointment today at 7:45 and I figured I should make myself look semi presentable since he's at work, so he's looking normal. I thought if I showed up in my pajamas it was like not setting the right vibe for the call. But anyways, the appointment is over. I have a cup of tea. I decided I might as well stay up and be productive. I'm going to a friend's wedding later today, which should be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see how it goes because with my concussion, sometimes big group things or loud events, things like that are like not quite my jam right now. But I won't know until I go. And it's my friend's wedding. I can't miss that. I might just have to like duck out a little early. But anyways, the point of this video is to share some exciting news. Well, it's exciting to me anyways. I decided, now, okay, I want to be clear first. This is not a New Year's resolution. This was started, I started planning and prepping for this in December, not thinking like I'm going to start this in the New Year's because like it's January 1st. I don't understand the whole waiting for a specific date to start working towards a goal or a project. If you want to do something, just start now. Don't wait for the Monday. People are always like, I'm going to start on Monday. Don't wait for the Monday. Don't wait for January 1st. If you're just like, I want to do this thing, just start the day that you think that you want to do the thing, in my opinion. Anyways, I am unhappy with the size that I have gotten to right now. And this is not me trying to like shame anybody for any size that anybody is. I think as long as you are happy with how you are, that is all that matters. But I'm not happy with how I am. I had actually gotten myself down like 45 pounds later than what I am now. I had maintained it for like quite a while and I was at a healthy weight. Just to be clear, I wasn't like underweight or scary skinny or anything. I was kind of where like my body should be at if I'm not eating my way through bags of cookies. But last year, I spent a lot of last year just surviving. With my dad passing away, it was just I didn't have room in my head, in my heart, in my actions for anything other than just surviving, just get through one more day. And so I ended up making decisions that I normally wouldn't have made. Like I skipped going to Dragon Boat practice, or I didn't go to the gym, or I didn't go for a hike, or I didn't even get in my pajamas that day, or I ordered takeout more often than I normally would have, or I just made something at home that was super unhealthy, like macaroni and cheese, which, oh, I love macaroni and cheese. And it didn't help that I'd also lost my sense of taste and smell because of COVID. So a lot of foods were really unsatisfying for me, and the things that I was finding that I could appreciate to some degree were because of texture. So it was because of the crunch. And the only crunchy foods I really had in my world were things like cookies and chips and nachos and things I didn't normally eat often, but now I was eating quite a bit of, and I could justify it because, well, they're crunchy and everything soft is gross, and I don't know. So somehow I ended up here at the weight that I am at. And I realized sort of in December that like I need to make a change for 2024, not because it's January 1st, start a new year, new resolution kind of a thing, but just because I let my grief drive my actions and my inactions throughout all of 2023. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at myself for it. I don't think that I should have tried to get out of doing that sooner. I think everybody's grief takes its own journey, I suppose. And mine took that journey. And it just is what it is, like you saw I was inconsistent with the budgeting videos. I was inconsistent with another channel that I upload to that has a story that I write. I was inconsistent with everything. My friends, my family. I was just in too much pain to care. And now I'm realizing that while I still don't judge myself for that, and I think if that was how I had to be to get through last year, then that was how I had to be. This year, I can't let my grief be the thing driving my decisions. Not so completely. At times, absolutely. March is going to be horrible. March is my dad's birthday. I'm not anticipating March being great at all. There's going to be things that are going to snag me during the year that are going to be particularly hard. And some of them I might be able to be prepared for, like his birthday. Others might just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks out of nowhere. And we're just going to have to see how the year goes. But I wanted to start the year. Actually, I started this in December, but intentionally making choices not based on where my grief or the habits that my grief have created were making, but based on what were good choices for me as a person or for the people I was communicating with. Like, is it a good choice for me to ignore my friend's text message for 2 weeks because I just can't do it? No, it's not fair to her. It's not good for me. And so I'm just trying to get better with everything. And one of the things that I'm getting better at is my eating choices. I've gotten better over the year at dealing with different textures, so I don't have to eat just crunchy things anymore. I still don't have taste or smell. And so I kind of pick based on things that I know that I would have liked, or I know for sure I did like because I've eaten them before, or just things that, well, we'll give it a try. Maybe this will be the food that I can finally taste, So I have gone back onto the Weight Watchers program, and I know like some people have like a lot of history with that program. You like it, you hate it, whatever. That's fine. However you feel about it, it's fine. I just know that when I was on it before, I lost a lot of weight, and then it's not the program's fault that once I had maintained for a while, I got cocky about things and then didn't continue living a healthier lifestyle in terms of my eating and my exercise. So I gained back the weight. I think I would have gained back the weight no matter what program that I had followed to lose it. So I don't know if you can hear that. That's my cat. But I would have gained it back no matter what. So it isn't the program's fault that I gained it back. It's mine. Like, the program did what it was supposed to do. It helped me lose the weight. It taught me how to maintain it. That's all that it ever advocated for itself. It's not magic. But I stopped following it. Ooh, he's hitting his tail. Sorry. He's hitting the tripod. I stopped following it, and I just started thinking I could do it on my own and make healthy choices. And while I don't think that's a bad thing, and I do hope to someday to be able to kind of more intuitively eat, or just to be able to instinctively know that, like, yeah, okay, for dinner tonight I'm going to be doing the salad because for breakfast I had the bowl of Weetabix. And even though I think Weetabix is healthy, once you add in the milk and the sugar, because Weetabix without sugar, what is the point of that? All of a sudden that's like a quite higher in Weight Watcher words points meal than it was if I just had oatmeal. So it's learning like where things are sneaky and not as healthy as I think they are and fixing it. So having said all that and taking like 8 minutes of a ramble to get to the point of this little video clip, I did my very first weigh-in last week. It hasn't actually been like a quite full week. I did it on the Monday, if I remember correctly. And I had my weigh-in, because I want my weigh-ins to be on Saturdays. It was just sort of, I think I forgot last Saturday. And so I either did it on the Sunday or the Monday, one of the two. So it's been like 5 or 6 days since my first weigh-in. And I've lost 4.2 pounds. And I'm very excited. Now I know that it's not real. I know that the majority of that is water weight, and also my body being in a little bit of shock because all of a sudden I'm not giving it chocolate every day, which, let me tell you, was not my easiest decision. But my personal way of doing Weight Watchers is at the very beginning, for at least the first couple months, I try to be very strict and very careful and not, like fudge the numbers when I'm tracking my food, not sort of letting myself get away with little things or finding little treats. And even though I have the points and I could have had like a piece of chocolate yesterday, I just didn't, because if I had it yesterday, then it's gonna like open up the cravings for wanting it more frequently, and there's gonna be days where I don't have the points for it, and then I'm gonna feel like what's the word? Sorry, I can't think of the word. I'm just not rejected. Sorry, this is where the concussion comes in and I lose words. I'm gonna feel whatever it is that word I can't think of. Deprived. I'm gonna feel deprived, or like the rules are too strict because I want this thing and I can't have it. So just, I don't have it now, and I won't have certain things for a couple months. My choice, not the program's. because then it makes the program easier for me to do. Yeah. But so 4.2 pounds in the first 5 to 6 days, I'm very, very happy with. Now, another part of that where it's not really real though is unfortunately because of my concussion, I had a couple really bad days and I didn't eat very well. So I still tracked it, but I mean, I had one day where all I ate was 3 pieces of toast. So, that's not ideal. It's not really the way to do the program. Don't do the program that way. Even I didn't want to do the program that day. I just wasn't physically capable of cooking anything and I didn't feel well enough to eat anyways. So it is possible that next weigh-in I'll actually go up a little bit because yes, I did lose water weight, but I also had that day where I ate only toast. So my body might sort of self-regulate by going like up a pound because it's like, dude, you lost 4.2 in 1 week. Like that's way too fast. And it is way too fast. You should never lose more than 2 pounds max in a week if you want to lose it like a healthy, sustainable rate. It just means that it takes a lot longer. So I'm going to find some way to make some sort of like a weight loss tracker. I haven't exactly figured out what yet. And I will do weekly updates with little video clips that are not nearly as long as this first one, but this is the first one. So, I gotta like bring you up to speed on what's going on and bore you a little bit, all while looking at the face with no makeup. You would have thought I'd at least put on some mascara. It's too early in the day for that though. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hopefully, every week do like a setup. Probably going forward, I'll be more likely to be in pajamas, just as a fair warning, because Saturday mornings I don't normally have my hair straightened and I'm in actual proper clothes because I don't normally have a physio appointment so early in the day. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for this new playlist and sort of what the year is going to bring us, how we're going to go. Even though to me this isn't a resolution because I don't make them and I have multiple things that I've decided that I want to work on this year, and they'll have different time frames. Some will be complete in the year, some will not. Some will be tracking on the channel, some I won't. But yeah, like, do you have anything that you're working on this year? It doesn't have to be weight loss or fitness related or healthy eating or anything like that at all. I mean, this is predominantly a budgeting channel. So I'm assuming we're all still working on our budgets and we have our financial goals. But, if you have any other goals that you're working on this year, I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, I guess we will see if videos with my face take off or if they become something that I private because they are embarrassing low in foot traffic. I hope you guys are all having a really great day. Have an awesome weekend. Stay safe out there. And I will talk to you probably in a budgeting video next. I'm going to try to put one up that's about the different planners that I'm using for 2024. And yeah, there we have it. Bye.